We lost 2-1 against Servette. Yes, you heard it. Chelsea lost 2-1. I predicted Chelsea to win 3-1 away. It didn't happen, my friends. It didn't happen. And I wanted to say thank you for everybody that was there for my watch-along call-in show. We started like a couple hours before the game. Foot State YouTube channel. We are live over there every single day. And even tonight, we're going to be live. Just to talk about the game and also transfer news. 2-1, huh? Let me just talk about the elephant in the room first. The pitch. The pitch was so poor. Holes, patches, horrible, to be honest with you. But I don't want to be like Ty from AFTV. The pitch was bad for everyone, for both teams. But you have to remember that Servette FC are playing in that pitch every single week. So they can cope with the situation better than Chelsea. But no excuses. The pitch was bad for everyone, and Chelsea should not give any excuse. Many of the players came from the street. They played in worse pitches than that. But I'm so glad that we didn't have any injury. Praise the Lord. Because it could have been worse. Anyways, my people, what was that? We had our moment, let's be honest. Scored a penalty. Cole Palmer hit the post. We had our moment. We created some chances when Jackson and Palmer came on. But the first half, what was that? Mark Guiu wasn't getting service at all. The midfield, non-existent. The defense, very shaky. So outside our so-called best 11, we don't have a strong bench, let's be honest. And also remember, we still have Pedro Neto out for this game. He's going to play on Sunday. Joao Felix, Malo Gusto. When Reece James comes back in the team, we can do amazing things. So I'm not really broken. But a win is a win and a defeat is a defeat. Because if you win, it's going to give you more confidence. I wanted this momentum to continue. We beat Wolves convincingly. I wanted to beat this team here, Servette, and then move to Sunday, beat Crystal Palace, go on international break with some good momentum. But it looks like we're not going to win back 3 times. It is what it is. Let me give you some details. As you can tell, Jeremy scored for them and Enzo Crivelli. And for Chelsea, it was Christopher Nkunku penalty in the 14th minute. Shot 18 for Chelsea, 15 for them. Shot on target 7 for Chelsea, 3 for them. And they scored 2 goals. They actually scored open play goal, not penalty, not set pieces. Possession, Chelsea 67. 33 for them. That's why certain statistics are just stupid and useless. Because you're not going to do anything with it. Yeah, it is what it is, my friend. Let me now move to some reaction on social media. You know, we're not going to take this too seriously, to be honest with you. It is what it is. We lost, but life continues because Chelsea qualified for the next round. Starting 11, Jorgensen, Disasi, Tosen, Badiashile, Vega, Enzo, KDH, Madueke, Nkunku, Mudrik, Gio. On the bench, Sanchez, Bettinelli, Anchipong, Corwell, Kukurea, Caicedo, George, Palmer, and Jackson. So it was a solid team, to be honest with you, because if you can't win a game of football with your so-called B team, and then you are not good enough. The starting 11 was good for me. It was questions about people like Badiashile, but that's about it. Let's go to reactions. Chelsea hang on against Servette to qualify for Europa Conference League. It's just like a polar bear in Texas. You know, there is no snow over there, right? Like in Florida, and you see a bear, a snow bear in the middle of Florida. Like, what are you doing here? There's no snow here. Where are you coming from? And all the good stuff. So I think this one is very funny. What the hell Chelsea are doing in the Conference League? And we are struggling. We are struggling. Okay. It is what it is. So this is me after the game, my interview, and let me give you my excuses.
Okay. Wasn't the best defending.
Defending was terrible.
Well, it wasn't the best defending. Things can happen. Remember, we mustn't forget that it's been raining, so the pitch is quite...
It's been raining?
Yeah.
Are you being serious? It's raining for both teams.
Yeah, I know, but
come on, Ty. Come on, no.
Okay, so my excuses is it was raining. The pitch wasn't good. But it wasn't good for every single player on that pitch. Sideways, backwards, sideways, backward. It was frustrating to watch that game, to be honest.
Backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways, sideways, backwards.
Backwards, sideways, backwards. Well, we pushed a little bit at some point. KDH need to prove us wrong. We got Gallagher out of the door to accommodate Dewsbury Hall, but he's not really showing anything so far on the pitch. Apparently, we were going to move from run to more technical players, and we're going to win every single game. Only time will tell, my friend. And guess what? Michael Emenalo is getting his revenge on Chelsea, because he's in charge of negotiating the deal for Osimhen to go to Saudi. Remember, he's the sporting director of Saudi Arabia football. So they can talk in their tongue, in their village tongue. Both of them are Nigerians. So Osimhen is getting closer and closer to joining Saudi Pro League. He's waiting for Chelsea's last offer. But I don't think Chelsea should play that game of back and forth, give me this and go there and give me that. Hey, make a decision. You coming or we move to another target? Michael Emenalo is somebody that was forced out of Chelsea by Marina Granovkaia so she can be the sporting director. The rest is history. Ben Jacobs, Al Ali cautiously optimistic on Victor Osimhen after positive talks. Saudi Pro League sporting director Michael Emenalo is now directly involved to try and close the deal. Al Ali increased their offer on a 4-year contract, and the total package to Osimhen is now worth 160 million in 4 years. Come on, man. Don't pretend to be a saint here. Somebody offers you this kind of money, you're going to have to think about it. And people are talking about the legacy and come to Chelsea for football reasons. Listen, any of us would choose the money. Don't pretend. So if Osimhen chooses to go, I will applaud him. If he signs for Chelsea, I will also be happy and welcome him at Chelsea. There's nothing really wrong by somebody making a decision for his own life. Chelsea position and offer remain the same. The wage structure, you have to fit on the wage structure, and we're gonna pay you money based on your performances. But Saudi, no condition, no tax. So let's say he's gonna get 600K every single week. No tax, free tax. What a life. But you come to England, half of your 200K a week is going to the government for taxes. You choose. Fabrizio Romano said that there is no change in Victor Osimhen's situation. It's still exactly the same. Talks ongoing with both clubs. Osimhen will not cut his Napoli salary. So it's clear that he's getting closer and closer to going to Saudi Arabia. Oh my Lord. So happy for the qualification. At some point I was making some conspiracy theory. Like probably Chelsea want to get out of the competition because they don't want to pay. They don't want to play the Conference League. That is my conspiracy, because until the last minute they had chances to score, tie, and go probably to extra time or something like that. So now Victor Osimhen is waiting for another offer from Chelsea after getting the offer from Saudi. Now waiting another order from Chelsea. Let's not play this game. You can't fight financially with Saudi Arabia. They're gonna knock you out. There's no way you can fight with them. The only saving grace here, if Osimhen decide to come to Chelsea, and not about money. It's not gonna be about money. Jadon Sancho prefers a move to Juventus. This is fake news. Early this morning, he prefers to wait for Chelsea until the last minute. Now somebody else is reporting that he preferred to move and go somewhere else and not Chelsea. So you can believe on whatever you want to believe in, because people are going to just listen and believe on whatever crap you want to sell them, as long as it fits their narrative. Ivan Toney is expected to join Al Ahly. So the problem now is, if Al Ahly sign Osimhen, I don't think they're going to sign Ivan Toney. So now the door is open for Chelsea to go for Toney. Raheem Sterling been linked with Arsenal heavily, and I don't really care. Even if he's going to get revenge on Chelsea. Where were you all this time that we gave you a chance to play for the Blues? You never did anything really. Moment FC here and there. So even if he goes to Arsenal, win the league with them, win the Champions League or whatever, I really don't care, because it's not somebody that I will miss. It's like, oh my goodness, I missed Havertz. Everybody knows Kai Havertz is my boy. I didn't want to sell him. But in case of Raheem Sterling, I really don't care, man.